There's no more respect even among us. The silence is broken. Good morning, friends of the social scene. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to be like this, a bit sunny, a bit not. I want to show you a bit of Milan, a bit of the central station. Look, see where we are? Look, this is the central station taxi stand. For those who are watching me, see. Those who are watching us from Spain, Russia, America, and England, by now, we have fans all over the world. The former ZOCCOLO DURO, which would always be me, I'm not an ex. Because my first channel was ZOCCOLO DURO. It's now international. My dream is to have so many channels all over the world that wherever I go, if I go to Atlanta, people greet me and say, there's LUCA. If I go to India, they recognize me as the YouTuber who talks nonsense from a taxi in Milan. And that's me. But that said, which might interest you little, today we're talking about respect. Or at least about earning respect. My friend Carmela, who I greet, a lovely Sicilian, asked me to try to talk about this topic, about earning respect at work. She was speaking in a work context. My friend Carmela, whom I greet, a beautiful Sicilian, asked me to try to talk about this topic, about earning respect at work. She was speaking in a work context. I want to broaden it a bit to all areas. I'll stay like this, a bit of light, a bit of shadow, because it's always more beautiful that way. When it comes to respect, I think we need to first distinguish being a show-off from earning respect. Being a show-off is not okay. Earning respect is essential. It's essential. I also told my little son, my son just started first grade, and I immediately told him, if someone bothers you, kicks you, or does anything to you, that isn't right. You punch them in the face. What? You punch them in the face. If the teacher gets angry, you apologize, then I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Never be the one to start. Never be the one who initiates. Never. Because otherwise, I'll get angry. But if someone does something to you, you punch them in the face. But what kind of father are you? What lesson do you have? Why did I say that? Of course, my son has never punched anyone in the face. But, of course, I then explained it to him very calmly. Now I've thrown it out there so hard to shock you a little. But you need to understand one thing. People who don't respect you will never respect you if you don't stand up for yourself. If someone doesn't respect you, you have to hit hard. You have to hit hard because, at least, even if they don't respect you, if you hit hard, they won't bother you anymore. They don't respect you, but they won't annoy you. Of course, at work, you can't just punch people in the face or you'll get fired, but it's a metaphor to help you understand. Don't bother others. Do your thing, do your job well, and so on. But if you see that someone doesn't respect you, you have to fight back. You have to fight back. You can't just sit there and take it. You have to fight back, because if you don't, they'll do it again. Just imagine someone punching you, right? If someone punches you and you just defend, they'll keep punching. But if you punch them back, they've felt a punch. But if you punch him in the face, even if afterwards he beats you up, he's still taking a punch to the face, goes home, and his face still hurts. The next day, you're punching each other. You punch him in the face. And he says, damn. And I enjoy throwing punches, but every time I end up getting punched in the face. Do I feel like getting punched in the face today? No. It's better if we go to that guy over there, since he won't respond, so I won't get punched in the face. Of course, mine is a metaphor. To make you understand that if you stay quiet and passive, no one will ever respect you. Or rather, good people will respect you. I'm obviously talking about those who don't respect you, who aren't good people. But those kinds of people should be treated like that. I was born on the streets. I was born in the outskirts of Milan, and without ever bothering anyone, I've always earned the respect of everyone. Also because the show-offs, or those of a certain type, only respect those who stand up to them. Remember this. I remember playing soccer with a friend of mine who was Albanian, my brother. I ask you if he's my brother.
Wait, it's not my turn anymore.
Wait. I don't know what's going on here. I'm leaving. You're the last one. Over there. I'm leaving. Did you understand that I'm leaving? And here, I'm working. It's not like I'm a full-time YouTuber. I work as a taxi driver. What do you know about it? Anyway, I was saying, I had an Albanian soccer teammate, brother. to tell you that now he's my brother. Just think about how close we've become as friends. And he, besides being big, was obviously a tough guy. He was someone who, when he came, it's not that he was coming, he came down hard. And if you fall to the ground and cry and complain, dude, he kicked you. He doesn't respect you. To him, you're just a wimp. Now, I don't know how to translate wimp, but you're someone who cries. Instead, even though I'm small, I'm 1.68. I'm small. I've always been physically small. I'm small. I've always been physically small. Now I have a bit of a belly, but before I was always skinny, toned and so on. I've always been small. When he did that, throwing me to the ground, I would get up and go at him even harder. And I would go at him even harder. And he saw it. Even if I bounced off him, he could see that inside this little body, there was a person to be respected. Because I wasn't there crying. I was there ready. And they respect these people. I'm obviously using soccer metaphors, physical metaphors, but the same thing applies to dialogue. It also applies to words and to relationships with people. Sometimes, especially those who want to put mental pressure on you, you have to respond tough, and they will respect you more, not vulgar. Of course, you need to be knowledgeable. You need to have the ability to respond relevantly to what's being discussed, to the work. It's not like someone comes at you and you don't know how to respond and you insult them. You're a fool. No one respects you. But you respond to him, no, you do it like this. No, why did you do that? Because that's how it's done. Because the client told me it has to be done this way. It's useless for you to tell me that it's not like that when it actually needs to be done this way. And when you do it, did you see that it had to be done this way? Next time, don't come to scold me because it had to be done this way. So next time, before scolding me, think about it because it had to be done this way. No, but they will never admit it. But make things clear. Make it clear that you're not there. Just take it. Otherwise, everything you do will always be your fault. Most of all, not taking the blame is something I hate. Don't take the blame when you haven't done anything wrong. This may also be a flaw of mine. I can't take the blame when it's not my fault. But it really drives me crazy. No, it's not my fault. Decisive. You shouldn't be vulgar. You shouldn't be mean. But you have to be decisive. When you're sure about something, you have to be decisive. No, that's not how it is. It's not like that. No, but it's not how it is. Because if it's not like that, it's not like that. I hope I've been helpful to you, that I've given you some ideas, especially for those who might be a bit weaker in this regard. I hope you can draw strength from my words. They will respect you, if you make them respect you. Subscribe to the channel, give it a like, follow me in all languages. You'll find everything in the description. Hello, beautiful people. I'm greeting you from sunny Milan, December 24th, with the sun shining bright. Hello.